some of you earlier on the way in, which was a long time ago, and for much of the day we've been meeting with our House Democratic leadership, and as you know, we met with the leadership of the Democrats in the Senate. We've been carefully reviewing what the legislation is. We're all determined that we will not default, that senior citizens will receive their Social Security checks, and our military will be compensated in a timely fashion, and the list goes on, that the United States will honor its obligations. We're going to see how things proceed. Of course, I have to meet with my caucus tomorrow to see how they wish to proceed. As you know, they voted yesterday to lift the debt ceiling so that we will meet our obligations, and we'll see how this, I know this bill is very much different from some of the Boehner bill that came down. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll do our side by side, see Harry Reid, Boehner, this legislation. But I congratulate the President. He's worked very hard to reconcile many views on the subject so that, again, we can honor the full faith and credit of the United States of America and what that means to America's families in terms of getting their checks in a timely fashion.
Madam Leader, do you think that
the bill? How do you see this as different from the Reid bill, and do you support it?
Well, it's not a question of do I support it. We haven't really, I haven't seen the writing, the final product, and as you know with these things, the details are important. And again, I'll have a discussion with my caucus as to how this comes down.
Can this all be done in one day?
When you talk about, we saw the statement from Raul Grijalva earlier today, the Congressional Black Caucus and the Progressives are going to hold a press conference tomorrow pressuring the President to use the 14th Amendment on this. And he used some very strong language about this agreement. Do you sense that if you have to cobble together a coalition with Republicans, that this is enough to wound this deal?
He may know more about it than I do. Because I don't know all of the particulars of what the final product is in writing and what the ramifications are of it. But again, we have to avoid default. We're going to do so in a way that does not impede our economic recovery, in a way that does not harm America's families by putting in doubt whether they're going to receive their Social Security check, and in a way that does not jeopardize our future. This bill has a long future, 9 years, 10 years, whatever it turns out to be, has ramifications even beyond that decade. So we'll all have to take a look, and we all may not be able to support it, or none of us may be able to support it, but we'll wait and see, and we're open to what comes down, because, again, the stakes are very high here.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.